It's that time of the year again. The Hogwarts Black Friday Sale! Hi guys, JT here, and here's my top 10 games released in 2022 and 2023 that you should consider in the 2023 Humble Black Friday Sale. By using the links provided in the description below, not only will you gain access to these games, but you also have the opportunity to support this channel. Your support would mean the world to me, and I genuinely appreciate it. Anyway, let's get into this. At number 10 we have V Rising, a game that stands out in the crowded survival game genre with a unique take on vampire survival. In this game, you step into the shoes of a resurrected vampire, surviving in a world dominated by humans. You aren't the usual overpowered vampire trope. Instead, you start from scratch, constructing your castle, gathering resources, and hunting for blood to grow stronger. The game poses challenges, requiring strategic thinking and resourcefulness. Combat involves battles against vampires, humans, and nocturnal creatures, with the added complication of being vulnerable to sunlight during the day. The diverse enemies and demanding boss encounters promise substantial rewards for your efforts. Despite a lack of major marketing, V Rising received positive reviews for its innovative approach to survival games and robust crafting and action mechanics. Selling over 1 million copies in its first week, it has been both a commercial and critical success. However, criticisms include occasional bugs and glitches and concerns about weak endgame content impacting the game's overall polish. However, this game is still in early access, so I would imagine more endgame content is coming. Pros of V Rising include impressive graphics, satisfying combat, ample content, and a fair yet challenging gameplay experience. On the downside, the game can feel grindy and repetitive, common in survival games, and persistent bugs may affect the overall enjoyment. V Rising offers a rewarding and unique vampire survival experience. With impressive graphics, engaging combat, and diverse activities, including castle building and exploration, it presents a well-crafted and challenging game. If you're a fan of vampires or survival games, V Rising is definitely worth exploring. At number 9 we have Slime Rancher 2, an outstanding sequel that builds upon the success of its predecessor, offering an enhanced and enriched experience. Released in 2016, Slime Rancher gained widespread acclaim for its unique world, captivating visuals, and addictive gameplay. With the sequel, Slime Rancher 2, you once again assume the role of Beatrix LeBeau on Rainbow Island, embarking on a visually stunning adventure with minimal handholding. Rainbow Island surpasses its predecessor in visual splendor, boasting breathtaking vistas, unique architecture, and exceptional lighting. The slimes themselves, with diverse designs and personalities, contribute to the engaging gameplay. Managing them requires strategic decisions, such as transforming cotton slimes into Lagos to solve escape issues. The true strength of Slime Rancher 2 lies in its world and exploration. Rainbow Island's interconnected design, reminiscent of Souls-like games, creates a dense and captivating environment. Exploring new areas facilitated by feeding massive slimes called Gordos is addictive, although clearer information on feeding requirements would improve the experience. Resource gathering plays a prominent role in Slime Rancher 2, encouraging exploration for upgrades. While gathering can be monotonous, the upgrades offering mechanical bonuses like the jetpack enhance gameplay and incentivize exploration. Combat in Slime Rancher 2 is limited, focusing on dealing with tars and feral slimes. This aspect could benefit from more creative options to handle adversaries. Performance-wise, the game generally runs smoothly, with occasional frame rate dips during transitions. The game's sound design and music contribute to the overall relaxing experience, complementing the aesthetic. Slime Rancher 2 stands out as a visually superb and engaging title. While occasional frame rate issues and limited combat options exist, the game remains a fantastic sequel, inviting players to immerse themselves in its beauty and gameplay. At number 8 we have The Outlast Trials, a horror game that adds a unique twist to the horror genre with cooperative play. While it can be played solo, the game is designed with co-op in mind, offering more interesting level design and mechanics when played with up to 3 friends. The atmosphere relies heavily on jump scares and a creepy ambiance, aiming to maintain tension throughout the game. Despite the focus on co-op, The Outlast Trials retains the franchise's reliance on stealth and item usage, emphasizing survival rather than combat. The game's thick atmosphere, enhanced by excellent sound design, creates a genuinely creepy experience, especially when navigating dark environments. The incorporation of psychosis adds complexity to the multiplayer experience, impacting the perception of reality. Visually, The Outlast Trials impresses with detailed monster designs and a well-crafted environment, showcasing strong art direction. The game runs smoothly on mid-range gaming PCs, offering a visually appealing experience even in darkness. The story, set during the Cold War and serving as a prequel to the original Outlast, unfolds through minimal cutscenes and collectibles. The straightforward storytelling, while not overly clever, ensures players understand their goals and the corporation's shady dealings. In its early access stage, the Outlast Trials excels in co-op fun, atmosphere design, and an intriguing story. However, its reliance on jump scares might not resonate with everyone. Overall, it presents a strong early showing, promising potential improvements as development progresses. At number 7 we have LEGO Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga, a game where you embark on a whimsical journey through all 9 Star Wars movies, cleverly adapted into the playful LEGO universe with a nod to PS2 era aesthetics. From the outset, you'll encounter a charming parody as the prequel trilogy unfolds, with each cutscene featuring visual gags and punchlines that humorously mock and celebrate the original film series. The game, reminiscent of the classic Star Wars parody Spaceballs, takes pride in infusing humor into every aspect of its presentation, setting it apart from other LEGO titles. Mechanically, the Skywalker Saga is versatile, offering a mix of genres across its condensed movie campaigns and side content. Serving as a 3D brawler with surprisingly deep combat mechanics, the game features lightsabers and fists for launching opponents into the air. While some may find boss fights a bit padded, they provide opportunities for flashy combat. Maintaining its LEGO construction theme, the game requires you to deconstruct and reconstruct objects for puzzle solutions, embracing destructibility and creativity. The in-game currency, studs, adds to the LEGO essence. Visually, the game impresses with realistic yet LEGO inhabited environments, enhancing its presentation. The Skywalker Saga introduces voice acting, a departure from previous charismatic mimes, featuring a stellar cast that includes actors reprising their roles from the films. Mechanically, the game incorporates space and aerial combat, providing engaging dogfighting segments. Extensive planet-side areas, post-game content, and collectibles like cover bricks contribute to its replayability. While the game supports drop-in couch co-op, online co-op requires Steam Remote Play. The Skywalker Saga is not graphically demanding, but compensates with a comprehensive accessibility menu. The overall package is impressive, successfully blending mockery and adherence to the source material. At number 6 we have DREDGE, a game that offers you a captivating fishing experience, intertwined with a sinister mystery lurking beneath the waves. This fantastic fishing game immerses you in a Lovecraftian world, balancing ominous undertones with addictive gameplay. The game begins with your unnamed fisherman near Greater Marrow, tasked with mastering the art of fishing to repay a debt. The fishing mechanics are straightforward. Engage in various minigames to catch fish, each requiring strategic placement in your vessel's inventory. The puzzle element adds depth, forcing you to consider the shapes of different fish and efficiently manage limited space. As you progress, DREDGE introduces a compelling narrative involving relics scattered across islands, each of unique challenges. Gale Cliffs, the first island beyond Greater Marrow, presents an annoyance with a snaking monster, potentially frustrating players. However, other islands offer diverse quests and dangers, enhancing the overall experience. DREDGE introduces mystical abilities tied to relics, but also introduces a panic meter, heightening terror during nighttime use. Hallucinations, shadow ships, and giant monsters intensify as panic increases, compelling you to balance risks for nighttime fishing. Despite the short day-night cycles, DREDGE's progression feels well-paced, requiring strategic choices in upgrades and research. Anxiety isn't the only horror. Aberrated fish forms provide a visually stunning yet disturbing touch. The narrative unfolds subtly through NPC interactions, message bottles, and side quests, creating a compelling storytelling method. With completion achievable in 10 to 15 hours, DREDGE delivers a twisted, bite-sized mystery that seamlessly blends horror and fishing minigames. While not perfect, its mostly excellent experience beckons you to explore its captivating, dreary depths. At number 5 we have Cult of the Lamb, a captivating game that intricately blends dark themes with adorable aesthetics. You take on the role of a lamb, initially destined for sacrifice, but quickly transform into a cult leader, seeking revenge and building your own peculiar following. In the game's first half, reminiscent of Animal Crossing with a macabre twist, you nurture and indoctrinate your cute cultists. Managing their basic needs becomes crucial, introducing elements of celebration for sacrifice and even exploring the possibility of cannibalism. This phase sets the stage for the second half, seamlessly integrating dungeon exploration in a roguelike format. The dungeons, 4 in total, offer randomized weapons, rooms, and perks to unlock. Combat, though occasionally button-bashy, strikes a balance, and the interconnectedness of settlement actions and dungeon progress forms a clever feedback loop. The leveling system ties directly to your cult's faith, acting as XP and unlocking upgrades for both the cult and dungeons. Call of the Lamb introduces a compelling progression system, allowing you to shape your cult's doctrine with binary choices, offering unique perks in return. The game world, though small, encourages exploration with side quests, resources, and minigames, such as knucklebones and basic fishing. While brilliantly designed and humorous, Call of the Lamb incorporates a gentle yet constant pressure through the day-night cycle. Time affects your cult's well-being, necessitating a balance between settlement upkeep and dungeon adventuring. The art, combined with adorable followers, cleverly transforms dark themes into amusing rather than disturbing elements. Call of the Lamb stands out with its cohesive blend of contrasting elements, providing a unique and satisfying gaming experience that defies conventions. It takes you on a delightful journey into the unexpected, leaving you far from feeling fleeced. At number 4 we have Hogwarts Legacy, an open-world RPG set in the Harry Potter universe. This game presents a sprawling adventure that encapsulates the essence of the wizarding world. Starting as a student in a magical realm, you'll find yourself immersed in over 50 hours of gameplay, exploring a world that seamlessly combines elements of RPG, wizard combat, crafting, and environmental puzzles. The game's charm lies in the freedom to navigate Hogwarts and its surrounding countryside at your own pace, echoing the spirit of iconic open-world titles like The Witcher 3 and Red Dead Redemption 2. Despite a meandering start and technical hiccups, Hogwarts Legacy stands out as a unique venture, a big-budget RPG encapsulating the grandeur and expectations of a beloved media franchise. The game, akin to Harry Potter's Arkham Asylum moment, successfully weaves its own narrative within the established wizarding world, breaking free from the constraints of movie tie-ins. The gameplay itself impresses with engaging features such as wizard duels, expansive exploration, customizable loot, collectibles, and a personalized living space within the Room of Requirement. The standout aspect is the intricately detailed Hogwarts castle, breathing life into every corner with dynamic elements and interactive components. As the story unfolds, Hogwarts Legacy shifts from the cozy school life to high-stakes wizarding warfare, mirroring the pace of Harry Potter's narrative. The game boasts a plethora of side quests, offering a rich tapestry of low-stakes stories that contribute to its depth. The magical combat system, drawing inspiration from Warner-published Batman games, brings a refreshing dynamic to the traditional wand battles. However, repetitive boss battles and persistent technical issues, including stuttering and pop-in problems, slightly tarnish the overall experience. Hogwarts Legacy is a captivating journey into the wizarding world, offering an expansive and detailed playground for fans. At number 3 we have Dave the Diver, a gem that seamlessly combines spearfishing and restaurant management into a charming adventure. In this 2D pixel adventure, you, Dave the Diver, navigate a captivating world where daytime sees you spearfishing in a vibrant ocean and nighttime has you managing a sushi restaurant. Initially perceived as a cute fishing and restaurant game, it quickly evolves into a captivating experience, keeping you engaged for 30 hours or more. The diving segments provide a soothing experience as you navigate the ocean, balancing oxygen supply while evading threats like sawtooth sharks. Evenings, spent managing your restaurant with inscrutable sushi chef Bancho, offer a Diner Dash style challenge. Your earnings allow for restaurant redecoration and diving gear upgrades, fostering a rewarding cycle. Dave the Diver continually introduces new features and activities, from night fishing and new fish species to gear upgrades like tranquilizers and submersibles. The game expands further with staff management, fish breeding, and even underwater farming. What truly sets Dave the Diver apart though, is its unpredictability, regularly surprising you with unexpected events, minigames, and even co-op puzzle-solving adventures. It keeps the experience fresh and exciting. The pixel art, featuring around 200 animated sea creatures, adds a visually stunning touch. While not strictly wholesome due to combat elements, Dave the Diver exudes charm and good vibes, making it a standout among its peers. With its heartwarming ending and post-quest activities, it stands as the biggest surprise and the favorite game of the year for many. At number 2 we have Street Fighter VI, the latest installment in Capcom's iconic fighting game series, stands as a pinnacle in the genre's second golden age. This outstanding title, blends urban aesthetics with outstanding mechanics, community-centric online features, and a variety of entertaining modes, securing its place as a favorite for both casual and hardcore fans. The character roster combines returning favorites like Ryu and Chun-Li with new faces, and the character creation system lets you customize avatars extensively. Street Fighter VI's gameplay is marked by 3 control schemes, catering to different player types: classic, dynamic, and modern. The dynamic option simplifies controls for newcomers, while modern, surprisingly enabled by default, strikes a balance between simplicity and depth. The game introduces the drive gauge, a meter that fuels various combat techniques, enhancing strategic depth. Drive impact, drive parry, drive reversal, drive rush, and overdrive provide diverse technical options, making the combat fluid and hard-hitting. Online play features a 4-tier pyramid scheme for ranked matches, with real-time commentary adding a tournament-like flair. Street Fighter VI impressively integrates a battle hub for socializing, minigames, and spectating, alongside the engaging World Tour mode, offering a comedic, globetrotting adventure for your created avatar. Beyond the core fighting, Street Fighter VI boasts extensive extras, minigames, the gallery with unlockable cutscenes and art, and extreme battles, offering unique challenges. The Battle Hub Goods Shop introduces drive tickets and fight coins for purchasing items, though the presence of microtransactions is a potential downside. Street Fighter VI reclaims its champion status, rectifying past missteps and delivering a feature-rich, visually impressive, and thoroughly enjoyable fighting game experience. At number 1 we have Resident Evil 4 Remake, a stunning testament to the best elements of the iconic horror series. This reimagined classic encompasses the collective design expertise from the entire Resident Evil franchise, seamlessly blending the tense atmosphere of the original with the visceral horror introduced in Resident Evil 7. As you step into the worn boots of Leon Kennedy, the narrative unfolds in familiar yet freshly remixed territory. The game retains its core narrative, characters, and major locations, but the structure and execution of each thrilling set piece have undergone subtle transformations, resulting in a remake that feels both faithful and revitalized. Resident Evil 4's shift from traditional survival horror marked a pivotal moment in the series, and the remake maintains that legacy. The over-the-shoulder view draws players into the immersive shootouts, striking a perfect balance between the old and new Resident Evil experiences. The combat remains expressive, tactical, and challenging, with a streamlined melee system encouraging ammo conservation and empowering character control. Every location in the game is a meticulously crafted tapestry of horror, from rotting farms to opulent gothic buildings, each housing its own set of puzzles and monstrous adversaries. The game expertly guides you through its environments, offering a controlled yet occasionally emergent experience. While the inclusion of subtasks may feel somewhat out of place, they do little to diminish the overall tension and engagement. Resident Evil 4 Remake stands as a beautiful, tense, campy, and gory masterpiece, encapsulating the essence of what makes the series great. Whether you find yourself in a rose garden or a tortured dungeon, the game is alive with intimate details, from distant screams to grisly murder scenes. It is a resplendent banquet, served amid the detritus of a horrific battle, inviting you to feast on its rich narrative and atmospheric brilliance. Do you agree with this list? What other games are you considering in the 2023 Humble Black Friday sale? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.